Good morning and welcome to Crawford County Board of Commissioners meeting for November 10th, 2021. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance with Commissioner Wiederspan.
Please rise.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Frank.
You're welcome, sir.
I need approval of the minutes from the meeting on October 27th, 2021.
So moved. Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
I need approval of minutes from the work session on November 4th, 2021.
So moved. Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. I need approval of payment of bills in the amount of $3,370,243.87 for the period ending November 9th, 2021.
So moved. I'll second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
No executive sessions, no public comment, and we'll start with IT.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning,
Good
Tim.
morning, Tim.
IT is here to approve the purchase of the one-year remote server access license and maintenance from Proxy Networks for $2,659.66.
I'll make the motion. Second.
It's been properly moved to second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Thank you, Tim.
Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Tim.
Crawford County Courts.
Good morning.
Morning,
Heidi.
Morning,
This
Heidi.
morning, we're seeking approval to purchase a Dell Latitude laptop, docking station, and backpack case for a total of $1,464.40.
So moved. Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think Gina, go ahead if you want to do public safety for us.
First one is request for approval to renew the annual contract with Eminem Lawn Care for year-round snow and ice removal and lawn maintenance. This is cost of $7,500 and is a budgeted expense.
So moved. Second.
It's been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Next item is requesting approval to renew the existing three-year contract with Mobilecom for maintenance service on all radio communication system components for an additional 3 years at a cost of $41,784 per year, which will be billed at the rate of $3,482 per month. It is a budgeted expense and is covered by wireless monies at no additional expense to the county.
So moved. Second.
It's been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Next item is requesting approval of the quote with Raybell Surveying and Engineering of Albion for the surveying and engineering services work at the West Tower site in the amount of $15,000. This is part of the ARPA fund approved tower project.
I'll make the motion. Second.
It's been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And the last item is requesting approval of the renewal of an existing tower space lease with West Meade Township for a period of 3 years. This will be for the Fairgrounds tower site with a 3% annual increase.
So moved. Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Thank you, Gina. Greg is attending a conference in Monroe, otherwise he'd be here. So, Crawford County Care Center.
Morning, Tanya.
Good morning.
Morning, Tanya.
I'd like to request to create 4 full-time CNA positions, which would be 3 12-hour shifts for a total of 72 hours per pay.
So moved. Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Request to approve to create 2 part-time CNA positions, which would be 2 12-hour shifts for a total of 48 hours per pay.
So moved. Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And request to create 5 additional CNA per diem positions, position 3618-026 through 3618-030.
I'll make the motion. Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
And request to approve to create 7 per diem temporary nurse aide positions at the same rate as the per diem CNA position of $14.50 per hour plus $2 ARPA pay for a total of $16.50 per hour.
So moved. Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion?
Yeah, here again with attaching a rate to the positions. Is that something that the commissioners approve the rate for these positions? Or is that something that is handled through salary board?
Give it in the salary board.
When we
I
fill the
believe
positions?
we have it in an email chain.
I think this is the TNA discussion. yeah.
Right, I mean, I thought, and I could be wrong, but I thought generally commissioners create positions.
Oh, no, I agree with
But
that,
salary
yeah.
board attaches a rate or a salary to those positions.
We could bring it to the salary
So,
board.
see, I'm not opposed to the positions, I just want to be clear of what our authority is in just creating the positions.
So if we,
at this point.
maybe the motion would just be to approve to create 7 per diem temporary nurse aide
Yes,
positions. Is that okay?
That's all I'm
Yep.
That'd be
asking,
your
to
motion.
clarify that, yes.
I will amend my motion to that effect.
Okay. Okay, properly moved in second with the amendment. Any other questions? Roll call?
Henry.
Yes.
Aye,
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Yes.
thank you.
Thanks,
So-
Tanya.
When you get a chance, now you would just sit with the salary board and we'll get that.
For sure.
Thank you. Maintenance?
Morning, Mark.
Morning, Mark.
Morning, Mark.
Asking approval to pay an invoice to the Wilkins Company for the fire alarm inspection here at the courthouse for $760.
So moved.
Second,
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
aye,
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Asking to ratify a payment of an invoice for the courthouse remodeling project, the new treasurer's office, for the new rotomat in the amount of $84.96 from Home Depot.
so moved,
Second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
aye,
Asking approve to pay an invoice from the courthouse remodeling project, the new front ADA ramp to Stifler McGraw and Associates in the amount of $679.
I'll make the motion.
second,
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Henry.
Yes.
aye,
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Asking to ratify approval to cut 2 trees, large maple trees at the former QLC, John Mauris Tree Care LLC in the amount of $2,000.
so moved,
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
aye,
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Asking to ratify the payment of invoices from the new backup 911 center project at the fairgrounds in the amount of $1,197.60.
So moved.
second,
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? Is that the last work until the spring work and then we'll
Yes.
pick back up again?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll call?
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
aye,
Asking to ratify the payment of invoices for the courthouse remodeling project, the existing commissioners conference room in the amount of $478.79.
so moved,
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Other than I think people need to realize how much money we save by using Steve's painting, and he does a great job with the paint,
nice
so
job.
A lot,
it's nice to keep it in-house and save that money. So.
yes.
Roll call?
Great job.
Henry.
Yes.
aye,
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Asking to ratify the purchase of an HP color laser jet printer from CDW Government. It's CoStar's pricing at $642.51.
So moved.
second,
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
aye,
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Asking to ratify the payment of an invoice to Shingle Decker Welding for rehabbing Bridge Number 3 on Jerusalem Hill Road, the amount of $184,000. This will be paid for with liquid fuels money.
so moved,
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
aye.
Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
Planning office?
Morning, Jenny.
Morning,
Morning,
Jenny.
Requesting the approval of an annual subscription for Adobe Creative Cloud license in the amount of $599.88.
So moved.
Second,
It's been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Henry.
Yes.
aye,
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Requesting approval of a real property disposition policy for the county's CDBG program.
so moved,
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Requesting approval for a letter of understanding between the county and Richmond Township for the Richmond Township Municipal Building ADA updates funded by CDBG.
So moved.
Second.
Probably move to second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Requesting reimbursement to Meadville Medical Center for the purchase of a COVID-19 rapid testing machine in the amount of $50,000 paid by CDBG fiscal year 2020.
So moved.
Second.
It's been properly moved to second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Requesting approval to reimburse Linesville Borough for their fiscal year 2021 Act 13 Memorial Park Improvements Project totaling $9,900, paid for by the county's Act 13 Environmental Initiative Program.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
It's been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call?
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Requesting approval to reimburse CHAPS for their July and September rent and utility assistance program totaling $1,591.85, paid for by the City of Meadville CDBG CV program.
So moved.
Second.
It's been properly moved to second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Requesting approval for an invoice for the Titusville Herald for advertising expenses for park improvement projects at Edmire Complex and Day Park for engineering services totaling $136.50, paid for by the city's CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
It's been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call?
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Requesting approval for an invoice from Stifler McGraw for professional services associated with the Richmond Township ADA project totaling $1,590.65, paid for by the county's CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
It's been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call?
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Requesting approval of another Stifler McGraw invoice for professional services associated with Beaver Township ADA project improvements in the amount of $2,063.90, again paid for the CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
It's been properly moved to second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Requesting approval for a third invoice from Stifler McGraw for professional services associated with the Steuben Township ADA project totaling $1,427.55, paid for with the CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call?
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Requesting approval for a planning commission recommendation to the board to appoint Maria Dries to a 4-year term running January 1st, 2022 through December 31st, 2025.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Just a question on vetting. Can you just give a quick summary about how they went through the process so everybody understands how we do that?
The planning commission has a personnel committee that met initially to create an evaluation matrix for candidates, then went through an application process that required a resume, cover letter, and an interview. From there, the entire planning commission weighed in on selection of those candidates.
And those reviews were scored,
Correct.
and we did publicize the need for candidates, correct?
Correct. The public notice was in the newspaper
Okay.
and on the website.
Okay, and these all were unanimous from the planning commission themselves?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. All right, no other discussion? Roll call?
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Requesting approval to the planning commission for recommendation to appoint Jessica Hilburn for a 4-year term running from January 1st, 2022 through December 31st, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Probably move second. Any discussion? Do I like to say Jessica is from Titusville, and I think that's important to have a little bit of a geographical change over there for us and get some more younger people involved in the planning commission as well, so that's good for Jessica. I'm a big supporter of her.
Jessica's heavily involved in the placemaking plan implementation initiative in
Great.
Titusville as well.
Any other discussion? Roll call?
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Requesting approval that for the planning commission recommendation to appoint Austin Rock to a 3-year term running from November 11th, 2021 through December 31st, 2024. This appointment fills an existing vacancy created by the departure of Daniel Arnett.
So moved.
Second.
Probably move to second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Lastly, requesting approval to appoint Travis Palmer to the Crawford County Planning Commission for a 2-year term running from November 11th, 2021 through December 31st, 2023. This appointment fills an existing vacancy created by the departure of Peter Zimmer.
So moved.
Second.
Probably a second, and the only last discussion I had, I guess we should have mentioned, the commissioners do appreciate all the years of service of any other planning board member from the past. We know that a lot of years were involved around the folks that were on the planning commission before, so just want to mention that.
Luckily, some of those folks continue to be in regular communication about the American Rescue Plan Act and advocating for boroughs and
Great.
townships.
Great.
Great.
No other discussion? Roll call?
Aye.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks, Jenny.
Good morning, Gail.
Morning, Gail.
First item is a purchase requisition to Healthy Body Peaceful Soul LLC for the delivery of a 10-session training series titled Plugged into Mindfulness. It will run from 1/10/22 to 3/14/22. Total cost $13,500. No cost to the county, all paid with Health Choices training funds.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
Purchase requisition to Keymark IMR for the on-base software maintenance renewal for the period 12/1/21 to 11/30/22. Total cost $11,835. Cost to the county $1,786.43.
So moved.
Second.
And probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call? Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
Purchase requisition to Titusville Housing Authority for the delivery of a senior anti-bullying training for residents and staff of the Billy Brown Building and Center Towers Building in Titusville. Total cost $1,800, all paid with Health Choices training funds.
So moved.
Second.
And probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Aye.
Yes.
Yes.
SOC contract with New Beginnings Church of God doing business as Edge Christian Services for the delivery of a social skills support group for children affected by trauma. It will serve children between the ages of 5 and 12. The total cost is $10,720, all paid with SOC grant funds.
So moved.
Second.
It's been probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
CYS JPO contract with Adoption Connect PA for delivery of various levels of foster care. They've added some new levels, and they are to be paid at the same rate as last year. They did have one level of care that was reduced, and the cost for the county is $6.50 per day to $6.68 per day.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call? Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
CYS JPO contract with White Deer Run LLC for the delivery of a 2-week diagnostic service for youth who have been adjudicated of sexual offenses. And also they run a residential facility called Cove Prep. The cost to the county for the 2-day diagnostic is $70 per youth, and the cost for the Cove Prep is $130 a day.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Aye.
Yes.
Yes.
Mental health contract with the Achievement Center of Lecom Health for costs related to the change in the MA state match rate for family-based mental health. This is effective 10/14/21, and this split changes every October. This causes a 1 cent per 15-minute unit increase to the county.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
Mental health contract with Family Services of Northwest PA for the same reason listed above, 1 cent increase to the county.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call? Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
Professional contract with Hand in Hand Christian Counseling for the delivery of 2 3-bed residential homes, the management of the Renewed Life Haven Personal Care Home, and the delivery of psychiatric rehabilitation services. These are the same services we contracted for last year.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Aye.
Yes.
Yes.
Professional contract with Kirill Phillips for the delivery of constable services. He's a new provider to us, but the rate we will be paying him is the same rate we reimburse our current constables. And he will contract to provide transportation for our mental health 302s, 304s, 201s, and on occasion, an emergency CYS transport.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
A CYS JPO contract with Bethany Christian Services of Western PA for the delivery of 3 levels of foster care. Same services delivered at the same rates as last year. The cost to the county ranges from $2.87 to $4.86 a day.
So moved.
Second.
It's been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Henry,
Aye.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Mental health ID contract with Care Center Incorporated for the room and board portion of a residential stay at a long-term residential facility. Same services at the same cost as last year. Even though we contracted with them last year, we did not end up using them.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? If I don't change it up, Gina, a little bit, you don't wonder, so it's okay.
Just stopped, we did.
I know. Chris is right once in a while.
Whoa.
Roll call?
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
MHID contract with Edgewood LTSR for the room and board portion of residential stays at a long-term residential facility. Same cost at the same rate. Again, we contracted with them last year. We did not end up using them.
So moved.
Second.
It's been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Thank you, Jim.
I have one more.
Oh, I missed one.
Professional
Oh,
contract
yeah, you
with MMC
Sorry.
Pharmacy, doing business as Mill Run for the cost of co-pays for mental health medications. Total contract amount is $2,500. Cost of the county is $133.47.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Sorry about that, Gail. Do you have a watch that says when your last day is? I just wondered. Doesn't tell you yet.
It is January 5th.
Roll call?
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Gail.
Finance?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Stephanie.
For your approval, I have invoices totaling $44,142. This was detailed at the work session last Wednesday.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
For ratification, I have invoices totaling $658,947.30, also detailed at last Wednesday's work session.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
And finally, for your approval, the 2020 final audit for Mayor Dussel.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you.
All right, we have new hires, employee transfers in your packet to approve.
I'll make a motion, we approve the request of new hires and employee transfers as detailed in our packet today.
I'll second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Okay, so this commissioner information updates, courthouse will be closed November 11th or tomorrow for Veterans Day. The next work session will be November 17th. The next full session will be November 24th. Commissioner comments? Commissioner Weiderspan.
I have none at this time, sir.
Commissioner Saw.
Just an election comment. Again, thanks to everyone who participated in the various capacities on Election Day. We are continuing our adjudication, starting with Summerhill Township today, and we just continue to move forward. As has been reported, just want to make sure everyone remembers, with the sheer volume of write-in votes, over 9,000 in the county, it just takes time. There's nothing we can do to speed up the process, but I assure you we are going as methodically and as quickly as we can, striving for accuracy. And I also want to mention that while a lot of attention is being paid to the two cities in their respective races for mayors and council members and that kind of thing, I don't want that to diminish the importance of all the other township races that have occurred. Tax collectors, inspectors, borough mayors, borough council members. Those races are just as important to those people as the other races are to the cities of Meadville and Titusville. So, you know, again, I ask for everyone's patience as we work through all of them, and trust me, we will get done. We just have to do it the right way. So, otherwise, I think that's all I had today.
Well said. I would just like to make a little bit of notification. It's kind of late this morning, we found this out, but the November 16th through the 24th, AMI is a contracted provider of the Department of Health. State of Pennsylvania will be providing PCR testing at the Crawford County Fairgrounds. That will be 9 to 6 tentatively, and they will be ending on Wednesday at noon, just prior to Thanksgiving. That turnaround for those tests will be 48 to 72 hours. There is no cost. We'll be having another official press release, but that is the tentative time. And I know it's less than a week, but that's kind of where we're at for getting it going. So pay attention to a future press release that will have any further details, but that will be at the Fairgrounds starting on the 16th, next week. Okay? That being said, I'll take a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you. Ellie, are you ready?
All right, hold on, since I forgot to bring my green one down.
Usually,
No, she comes down before I do. Do you have an extra copy?
You can have mine.
It's all right, I
I'll
got it.
copy off hers.
No, you keep yours. He'll let me share. He's being nice today.
All right, we're bringing the salary board meeting to order for November 10th, 2021. Any approval of minutes of the October 27th meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. There was one executive session on October 27th for Human Resources and Finance. Motions before the board. Correctional facility. Would you like to handle that for us? Thank you.
Ratify the rate for the emergency transfer of Don Rumwald for Diem Correctional Officer, adding to the list transferring from full-time correctional officer effective 11/8/2021 as set at the 12/27/2018 salary board at $14 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
It's been properly moved in second. A discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Ellie, would you hit your button, please, for me? Thank you. Okay.
Ratify the rate for the emergency new hire of Larry Quinn per diem correction officer, adding to the list effective 11/8/2021 as set at the 12/27/2018 salary board at 14 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. A discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Crawford County Care Center.
Request to ratify the rates for the emergency new hires of Seth Askey, Leslie Graves, Lorraine Johnson, and rehire of Mary Hall per diem CNAs. These are the newly created positions effective 11/5/21, set by the 7/14/21 salary board at a rate of $16.50 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And to ratify the rate for the emergency transfer of Josephine Edwards per diem CNA, transferring from full-time CNA, an unfilled position effective 11/5/21 as set by the 7/14/21 salary board at a rate of $16.50 per hour.
So moved.
Second. Third.
Properly moved and seconded. Whoever would like to take either one. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And to ratify the rate for the emergency transfer of Miss Mackenzie Stallman per diem CNA, transferring from a part-time CNA position newly created, effective 11/1/21 as set by the 7/14/21 salary board at $16.50 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved. Are you just looking away when you do it?
No, I'm
Any discussion?
thought.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Okay, thank you. The rest of the information here is just for information only. Any other business that brought before the salary board?
Question, the per diem CNA positions that we just approved, they're not the ones that we just approved in our commissioners meeting, are they? None of them are they filling any of those positions? The reason I say that is that we have on here that we've created them effective 11/5, but we didn't formally create the positions until today, unless we were ratifying these positions and not approving them today in the commissioner meeting. I just want to make sure that our records reflect the correct dates.
I honestly don't know, they've been filling
Moving people.
it's very confusing to me.
I just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page, because it's going to affect potentially a payroll and all that kind of thing, so.
Sure. Can I confirm those and get back to you?
Yes, please.
Yes, and if we need to amend something on the commissioner side that those positions were effective 11/5, I'm okay with that. I just want the record to reflect the right dates on both sides.
Agreed.
Okay.
You just brought up a good point, though. It says $16.50 in here. Is $2 of that supposed to be ARPA, and should that be noted? That might need to be addressed as well.
That's a good point.
You see
Yeah,
what I'm
however.
Yeah, we can add the terminology for that.
Yeah.
It's just that we might need to
Yeah.
amend this as well as the
Yeah.
commission.
No problem.
Easier to do it now than
Yep.
8 months from now, try to
Right.
remember what
We can do that.
we did.
Okay.
So, okay, thank you.
Any other business? Motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you. You all set, Gina? Okay, we're gonna bring the retirement board meeting into order for November 10th, 2021, and the approval of minutes from the October 27th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. There were no executive sessions. We're ready for you, Gina.
Okay, I'd like to make the motion for Dana Mullen, formerly of the Care Center, to withdraw retirement with a start date of 9/29/2019, last date paid in interest through 8/30/21.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next, I make the motion for Ambrian Way, formerly of the Care Center, to withdraw retirement with a start date of 6/7/21, last date paid in interest through 9/26/21.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And next, I make the motion to approve the military buyback for Frank Casper for 2 years of non-intervening active military service to be purchased back on November 10th, 2021.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And last, I make the motion to approve the Gallagher Fiduciary Advisors invoice number 240796 in the amount of $13,500 to include retainer fees for services for the period of October through December of '21, paid from the PNC trust account.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Is there any other business to be brought before the retirement board? Entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you. There is no
No.
election board today.
Correct.
Thank you, sir.